We had a feeling that was going to happen. You saw the uptick in the lightning. Let me take you right to that storm right there. That's really the big game in town right now. You can see a very large severe thunderstorm warning there, and because it's moving pretty quick this afternoon. So that one developed right along that collision that we've been talking about. The cells down to the south have a little bit of punch to it, but this one's the one that's got the hail core with it. It looks like it may have just pulsed up, and it is now beginning to pulse back down, but it is moving off towards the north here at about 15 to 20 miles an hour. And we're going to watch the winds with this one. Could gust upwards of 60 miles an hour, and there was a decent hail core in here a short time ago over towards Osteen Maytown Road. It's starting to come down a little bit now, and right in here, that's the leading edge of those winds. I had a chance to play around with some of the numbers there. They're in that 40 to 55 range. Now, there are other thunderstorms that are popping up here too, in and around Port St. John, Titusville, get ready. And you can see just to the northwest of the Rock Ledge area, some pretty good showers and storms. Farther to the south, big outflow boundary pushing through Melbourne and Palm Bay right now, but so far so good with any redevelopment along that. Rainfall earlier today, Reedy Creek over 2 inches of rain, Chickasaw, Kissimmee about a ½ inch. We take a look now at those feels-like temperatures. You can see why those storms are going here. This is where the most heat is this afternoon, and the storms like to feed off of the heat, which creates the instability. And you can see the model's doing pretty good. Might be a little bit overdone down to the south, but I like what it's doing from Titusville up towards Daytona Beach and New Smyrna Beach for the rest of the evening. Couple showers off to the north and west, no big deal there. Taking a look now at that forecast for Titusville, through about 8 o'clock, we'll have those showers and storms around. Otherwise, overnight tonight's partly cloudy and humid. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., Eric's going to be tracking some of the rain coming in off of the Gulf. We get you into the afternoon. Anytime you have a south wind across the peninsula, there's a very high likelihood that the thunderstorms will collide up and down I-4, and that's indeed what we think is going to happen come tomorrow afternoon. And that rainfall should add up to about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain between tonight's storms and tomorrow's storms. And with more rain on the way, this is only going to help to further reduce the drought here across Osceola, Eastern Orange, and Volusia counties tonight. So that's some good news. This just came out. No more extreme drought. Do have that severe drought north and west of Orlando. Another hot one, by the way, tomorrow. Look at these temperatures now, 91 to about 95 degrees. The impacts tomorrow, the concerns, the lightning, and the 100 to 107 feels like temperatures. Fire threat, rip current concerns are low for tomorrow afternoon. Pool forecast looks good through about noon. Watch those afternoon showers and storms from 2 o'clock on. And then as we head into the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, here come the sea breezes again, both Saturday and Sunday. Coverage running at about 50% on Saturday, lowering to about 40% here as we get you on it to Sunday. Now, it's interesting to note today that the European has an old front with an area of low pressure that builds off towards the south and west. Sometimes on the tail ends of fronts, you can get tropical development if that feature were to make it into the Gulf. So we'll watch that for next week. Bottom line, look at Monday and Tuesday, though, with that broad area of low pressure and that trough, rain chances quite a bit higher.